like we can tell ourselves all day long that that's not true. Like when we're telling ourselves that the lies from the subconscious aren't true, like I'm not good enough, or I'm too old to do this. I'm too young to do this. I'm too whatever to start my business, or do the thing that you've been wanting to do forever but you've been putting off, right? We have all the excuses of why. A lot of it has to do with unworthiness and not feeling good enough. That's a big one for pretty much everybody. You can sit and tell yourself it's not true all day long, as this card is suggesting, which is a beautiful suggestion, and it is good to sit with that and say, what if that's not true? The problem is when you're saying it's not true, you're saying that with your conscious mind, and the subconscious is the one where the programs are stored. So you've got to do the inner work that I talk about all the time in here to work on the subconscious so that that story that's running there can start to be dismantled. So the brain is just wired in a certain way. As children, we grew up watching our parents do different things. We watched our parents react to us in certain ways. We got yelled at for certain things. We got a pat on the back for other things. And our little childlike brain just started kind of mapping out this system that said, this is how I get love, and this is how I don't get love. And maybe the way you got love was from, like, I just did a free call on releasing people pleasing. And that's still available. If you didn't get it, just go ahead and leave a comment below and say, I want that live or that recorded call. It was really powerful for a lot of people. And there were women on there that said, I got congratulated, I got attention, I got love from my parents when I achieved, when I did something good. And I was kind of one of those people too. I got attention, I got love when I was achieving. And so our little childlike brain says, this is how I get love. Because it doesn't have rational thinking. It's not like, well, that's not the only way you get love, Erin. It's just like, it's pattern. It's very reactive, right? So something happens and our brains react to it because they're still forming, they're still growing. And so it creates a story and a pattern through neurons. So just imagine all these little neurons getting wired and fired in the brain that say, when I achieve, I get love. When I achieve, I get attention. When I achieve, I get this. When I achieve, I get that. And so now all of a sudden, we turn into these adults that are achievers and people pleasers and perfectionists. And so that wiring can happen in various different ways for you, but it's however you got love as a child